Alright, welcome back to the Rebirth of Dave. This is episode, I think, 17. Don't know. So we have a lot of shit went in the news. Before we get into the in-game news, I'm going to be doing a small channel update either tomorrow or Tuesday will be up. I know not a lot of people are into that sort of thing, but it'll probably be like a minute long. I suggest you watch it. I'm just going to be talking about the many active series that are on. They kind of started piling up. I don't know where. And live stream and shit. Trust me, if you've enjoyed my live streams, you're gonna need to listen to that. So there's that. That's it. But for the in-game news, there's a lot of shit that went down. Not like major shit, just kind of stuff I felt was fun. A lot of people have just started working in other areas, especially Europe. And the two biggest names, in my opinion, were Dean Daniels and Harry Wilson. Harry Wilson are now willing to work in Europe. Whether or not we'll actually see any of these people go to Europe will be determined, but I doubt it. The next thing that happened was Valiant sold a bunch of his old wrestling shit, made a fuck ton of money, and he donated it to charity. So, good guy Valiant. Mighty Mo won the TCW Television Championship, which I am so happy about. I'm a huge Mighty Mo mark. I am a huge anti-Mighty Meaty mark. Fuck that team. Thank God Mighty Mo's getting a solo push. TCW fans should be happy for that. Sarina Starr, she is a women's wrestler. If you are familiar with the women's wrestling scene in the Cornellverse, unlike me, Sarina Starr retired. I don't know shit about her. All I know is my Tyler talked about her a few times when we talk about bullshit. So there you go for people that know the women's wrestling scene. And last thing is quick background. Anytime there is contract renewals and shit for stars that I know, I will be covering them here. I kind of feel like we should be sort of in the real world where everyone knows who's signing. The only thing is that if this person is coming to Dave or leaving Dave, that is the only time I will not, because I don't want spoilers to happen. So, just George Wolf is staying with the CWA. I tried to sign him. I don't know why I gave that huge backstory. We did have one backstage incident. I forgot to screenshot it, but I wrote pretty much the whole thing down. So Gravedigger went to Wrestler's Court due to being an hour late to pick up his travel partner. I'm assuming it was Mobstar. I don't know for sure. It didn't say. For some reason, Java was the judge, and it gave a positive impact on Gravedigger. So, great. That's why I love Wrestler's Court. It's almost always like a positive impact on the person. I can't click on this yet. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about this. So if you guys truly don't want a surprise and you want to, I'm gonna have to call off the shout out competition. If you guys truly don't care about the surprise and just want to know who signed, then someone commented it in the last video. I accidentally showed it near the very end. I think he was the only person to catch it, as I also didn't catch it. So if you really want to know who it is, it says right there. So there you go. Whether or not someone did or did not get it will still be left until the debut, because I want, for the people that want surprises, I don't want to give them any hints. But if you want to know who it is, you can go check. Alright, I'll try not to reveal the name again. So, there we go. Let's open the show. We have just a fucking pre-show tag bout where the Bible Bashers defeat Java and Acid. Great. Java and Acid aren't going to do much for us. So, yeah, this is why. But we open the show. Pablo and Knuckles come out and join Kali Slick and Sayid Ali in the ring. And Pablo, he is just cutting this promo. It's kind of a generic promo, and I'm not good at cutting promos. Well, I don't think I am. So I'm not going to try to cut a promo about nothing and make it interesting. But Pablo's just basically cutting a generic cocky heel promo, but he's Pablo, so it's interesting. When who else but Phil Bear comes out, and Phil Bear is fuming. He is furious that he would have meetings with Pablo. He ate lunch with Pablo. It was a short amount of time, but Pablo was there to help his company, and Phil is pissed. Phil storms into the ring, and he says, "You are a blight on my company, and if you weren't the world champion right now, I would fire your ass." And Pablo turns to him, kind of with a smug look, and he says, "Oh, you'd fire me? Really? You're going to fire the top ratings draw in this company? You're going to fire the man that made your shitty company after it went bankrupt because you didn't have this man? No. I am Pablo Rodriguez, the priest of pain, and I didn't get that nickname for no reason, as I inflict mental and physical pain, Phil. So why don't you go back into your goddamn office before I inflict physical pain on you in the form of my fist? Or you can go into your office and have a goddamn heart attack, you old piece of shit. Now, if you don't mind, I have a match against one of your shitty superstars later tonight, Toma. Fucking, I don't know why either. Yeah, laugh. And then the whole fucking, his three amigos laugh at his joke. Or whatever it was. His joke or whatever. He then, once again, still can't snap. He snaps his fingers, points to the ramp, and they all leave. Phil is just furious in the ring. He doesn't know what to do. So we cut to commercial. And then when we come back, Bradford Peveril and Java are backstage, and they're having an altercation, and Java's like, he's just standing. He's just contemplating about things. And Bradford just comes up to him, being a dick, kind of, a lovable dick, because it's Bradford and you love him, and the fans hate Java, so anything that's mean towards Java will be fucking pop. That's what will happen, a pop. And Bradford, he's just staring at Java. He's like, you know what it is, Java? Your USPW days are far behind you. You really don't have it anymore, do you, Java? You've lost your motivation. You can't win a match. You couldn't win a match against me, and I haven't done dick all in this company. Maybe you should just leave. And the fans go ballistic for that line as Bradford Peveril goes to his match against Busted Cap, where he wins in 7:44 with his dream left hook. Oh yeah, one thing that I did want to bring up about Bradford Peveril is his dream left hook, his finisher. In my eyes, and this was, it was by 2K, Let's Play TEW's, his YouTube channel. He said this a long time ago, in 2013, I believe it was. Maybe not, I don't know. But he brought this up for whatever reason, and I'm bringing it up for whatever reason. Basically, in my eyes, what he does, you know the wake-up taunts in fucking WWE games? Basically, I feel like his wake-up taunt would be kind of that hand position that he's posing right now, and he's like lining it up perfectly before he connects with that dream left hook. I don't know if it says in his bio or not. I just wanted to bring that up. I don't know why I'm going on a tangent in the middle of the show, so let's continue. We cut backstage where King Boone and Suzanne Brazel, they're walking around. King Boone is fuming. He's like, God, are you sure I'm a wrestler, Suzanne? And Suzanne's like, yeah, you're a wrestler. She points to the three nearest people. She says, Mobby, you and Eminem, help us, alright? You three need to train this man how to wrestle. And the three look at each other, and they look at King Boone, and they're like, why? And then Suzanne just fucking, I don't know, she scares him, I guess. Suzanne's menace is up off the charts. We then cut to the ring to that match that I promised last week between Lead Belly and Pex Jimenez, and in a decent match, Lead Belly drew with Pex Jimenez in 10:01. It says when the referee lost control and stopped the match. I couldn't find this exact finish in the database, so I just left it a draw, and whatever it came, it would say. But the actual finish was both men are just wailing on each other with chairs. Lead Belly hits Pex Jimenez in the head with a chair. Pex Jimenez hits Lead Belly in the head. Lead Belly to Pex. Pex to Lead Belly. And they keep going, and then it all culminates with one large shot from Pex, which throws Lead Belly into the ropes. He does a rope rebound, smashes Pex in the head. They both go down, and neither of them can get up. And the referee calls for a double knockout finish. And before either man could get up, Grease Hog enters the ring. Greasehog was at ringside. No, he wasn't. What am I saying? Greasehog was not at ringside, was what I meant to say. Greasehog comes out, and he's got a bucket of grease. And Pex has his pecs. He's on his back. His pecs are right out. And Greasehog just kind of pours hot grease onto Pex's pecs. Pex flips his shit. He's like, oh my god, this is fucking disgusting. And you're ruining my gimmick, mate. So Pex gets the fuck out of there as soon as he can, and he's furious. Flex Garcia does not come out to help him. Tennessee William benefited from Hotch's new catchphrase. So we cut backstage where Tribal Warrior, he's doing the same gimmick he was yesterday. He's fucking ripping off the lids of trash cans looking for Tennessee William. He's fucking ripping apart curtains looking for Tennessee William. And all of a sudden, he rips open the lid of a garbage can. Nothing's in there. But behind the garbage can is Tennessee William with a baseball bat. And Tennessee William cripples Tribal Warrior. He takes out Tribal Warrior's right knee. Just bashes it. Boom, 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 boom. Does not stop until Tribal Warrior cannot get up. Tennessee William then proceeds to run away in case he was wrong and Tribal Warrior can get up. And in our main event of the evening, Pablo Rodriguez takes on Toma in a great match for Dave when Pablo won by 14:48. And Pablo's celebrating. He's doing his... None of the masked men are near the ring. We don't allow wrestlers to be managers here in Dave because of the stakes in the match. You have to be a out-of-ring person to be a manager. That's where Suzanne Brazel gets a pass. He's doing his fucking taunts or whatever when Akima Brave and Frankie Perez return. They're back, and they are not happy. Pablo Rodriguez doesn't notice them because they come from the crowd. No music plays because the sound crew are on fucking Perez and Brave's side. They're not trying to screw him over. Perez, he's got light tubes. Brave, he's got muscles. And basically, Pablo, he's on both knees with his arms out. He's got the belt hanging on one shoulder. He isn't looking behind him. Akima Brave grabs him with his arm, puts Pablo in a chokehold, and Frankie has 3 light tubes. Akima. Akima has one hand wrapped around Pablo. With the other hand, he rips Pablo's shirt off, leaving his whole abdomen exposed. When Frankie Perez takes one light tube, boom, right across the chest. Pablo is bleeding everywhere. He's bleeding through the chest. He's got, like, strips of blood coming out of his nipple. But Akima Brave locks the chokehold on even tighter. Pablo can't move. Frankie Perez takes light tube number 2. Boom, right across the fucking abs. More blood just pouring out. And Frankie Perez, he's looking, he's sizing up Pablo. He's like, I don't know, I've kind of got this whole base covered. Akima Brave then lets go of the chokehold, rips the shirt off of his back from one hand, puts him in a bear hug. Frankie Perez is about to take light tube number 3 when the 3 Musketeers come out. Frankie Perez and Akima Brave escape. It was too late. The Bible Bashers could not save Pablo. Pablo is seething in pain. I don't think that's the right terminology. I'm not a fucking thesaurus. Nor am I a English expert, if you could tell. So, Pablo, he's just on the ground, clenching his stomach. And the 3 masked... Not the masked. They're not masked anymore. The 3 men standing above, watching as Frankie Perez and Akima Brave escape through the crowd. And they just stand tall at the top of the fans as we end the show. 85, I didn't even get to fucking comment on that. I got 2 into the promo again. Thank you, Pablo. Thank you, Pablo. Alright, that was the episode of Danger Zone TV. I think we're going to get an email, but it might be a spoiler again. So, in case it is, we're going to cut. No cuts. No cuts. Wasn't sure. Randy Bumful also in a new game area. Wait, what the hell is this? Ooh. TCW is no longer accepting excursions from PGHW. Uh-oh. Oh, and an injury sideline. Tim Westybrook. Oh, shit. Medical? Fuck. Personal info? I don't know where it would say this. Fuck, I'm not used to... Oh, well. I'll figure it out later. Randy Bumful looks abroad. I'm assuming it's Europe. It's not. I think it's Japan. That would be interesting, Randy Bumful in Japan. See what I mean? Everybody's looking at New Horizons. Danger Zone TV feedback has been awesome. Deborah Young also looks abroad. I have decisions. This one will probably be a cut unless it's a pay rise. It is a pay rise. You want a pay rise, sir? You're a fucking referee. God damn it. Okay, he doesn't want a pay rise. I don't know what's happening anymore. I would love to show you where this Danger Zone TV ranks amongst, but that would be where I would expose our new signing. Also, if you're wondering why I have Randy Bumful and Hugh Day Ask getting emails about, even though they are not on my roster, they are not on my roster, is because I have them shortlisted so I can see if they're going to get picked up by a major company or not. Or maybe if they're in a major company and their contract's ending. Yeah, alright, that's about it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you for episode 18, question mark. Is it episode 18? Let's hope. Episode 18 of the Rebirth of Dave.